everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you've been enjoying these videos, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. You can click that notification bell so you know when I put out a new video. In today's lesson, we're going to be learning the Minuet in F by Leopold Mozart. Now Leopold was a pretty famous composer back in the 1700s, clearly not as famous as his son Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, but he used pieces like this to help teach his children how to learn how to play the piano. And when I was teaching piano, this was a great song for my beginners to learn. Now it's in the key of F, so anytime we have a B, it's going to be B flat. We're going to be working with some different articulations in this song, some legatos, some staccatos. There's some different dynamics, some fortes, some piano. And we're going to learn each of the two sections hands separately, and then we're going to put them together. So let's get to work. Okay, so we're going to start off the Minuet in F with our right hand. We're going to go in slow motion. So the things to remember right now are that we're playing in the key of F major. We have one flat, so all B's in this piece are going to be B flat. We're going to start with our pinky, number 5, on the note F, and we're going from F with number 5 to 2 on C. And we have 3 beats per measure. So in a slow tempo, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1 to C. And again, now C for half note, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Now we have a little chord coming up here, and we're going to have C and A. Staccato, so short, and now half note, 2 counts. Now get the hand up to 3 on A, so we're switching positions from here to here. And we go to these 2 8th notes. Staccato, B flat, A, G, F. Okay, so now let's go back to the beginning. Let's repeat that again. So we're starting 5 on F. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, B flat. Staccato. 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the first section. Remember, there's only 2 different sections to this song. We have that, and then the section B, which is coming up shortly. But let's, for practice, one more time, try just the right hand. Okay, so we're going to start 5 on F again, and we have 1, 2, 3. 1, now here comes our 8th notes, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and 1, now staccato, 1, 2, lift up, staccato, 2, 3. So just remember, when you're playing a staccato note, you want to play it short and maybe lift the hand up. It's just a quick touch like that. Okay, so now let's look at the left hand for the first section. We're starting with 3 and 5 on F and 3 on A. So we start off with a rest. So we have rest, staccato, 1, 2, 3. Now we have a rest, and then we're going thumb on D, 2 on B flat. 1, 2, 3, and a rest, and we're back to the F, A, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going 2 to B flat, staccato, thumb to middle C, and an octave leap, octave 8 notes, so C to C. Move our hand down, thumb on F, 2 on C, and pinky on F. Okay, let's try that one more time. There is a repeat sign, so we're going to go 5 on F, 3 on A. So we have rest. 1, 2, 3, then rest. 1, 2, 3, then rest. 1, 2, 3. Now 2 to B flat, thumb to C, pinky to C, and then F, C, F. Okay? The music says 1. I mean, you can go 1, 2, 1. I prefer 1, 2, 5. It's good to use the 1 when you're transitioning to the next section and going to the octave Cs, which we're gonna go through in a minute. Okay, so that was the first section. Now that we've done that, let's move along to the next section. Actually, before we do that, let's put it hands together. Okay, so we're gonna have 5 on F and 5, 3. Here we go. 1, 2. Get that left hand ready with B flat D. 1, 2. 1, 2. And we're going to repeat this section with no stopping this time. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Keep the staccato short, a little bounce in the wrist. 1, 2. Okay, awesome. Go back and practice that, hands separately, put them together when you're comfortable. And right now we're going to move on to the next section. Okay, for section B, we're going to be starting with our right hand, pinky up to G. Also, always make sure you're looking at the dynamics as well. When we started section 1, we were mezzo forte, that's medium loud. Section 2, or section B, is starting with a forte. You'll see the letter F in the music, and that means to play loud. And in the third measure of this section, it goes to piano, which is soft. So we're going to have loud to soft, a big contrast in the dynamics there. So here's the right hand. We're starting with a quarter note, and then we have eighth notes for the rest of the measure. We have 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. So let's look at that again. So we have 5 on G. So we have G, G, E, F, D. So you're using 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, and then to C. Okay, so let's try that again, those first two measures of this section. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now it just repeats softly. That's really the only difference between section 1 and section 2 are those 4 measures, okay? Now, some things to remember here, you have legato phrases and staccato. So we want to always make sure anytime we're using our articulation correctly that it's legato. So some phrases are smooth and some are short or staccato. So let's try that again. This is measure 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now quietly. Now what comes next is exactly the same thing we had at the beginning, except we're adding one extra harmony. 2, 3. So if you look at measure 13, we're going from F, and instead of just playing the C like we did the first section, we're adding the harmony with the thumb on A. So we have, adds a little bit, 2, and you're going to move over position, and everything else is the same as the first section. Okay, so now let's look at measure 9, the left hand, and we have octave C's here. So forte, and you even have an accent on the note. We have 1, 2, 3, rest, then staccato. Same note. 3, rest, 2, 3. And now we're going to move up. We're going to use 1, 3 on the FA. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go to B flat with second finger. Staccato. Thumb on F. 2 on C. Pinky F. Okay, let's look at that section B again one more time with the left hand, starting with the octave C's. So we have 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. Move up, rest. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try section B, hands together. If you're not ready for this, make sure you go back and practice the hands separately. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now quietly. Remember to let go of the left hand. 1, 2. Good. Let's do that. Repeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So that's what the entire song sounds like when you're doing it slowly, hands separately, then putting hands together. Now we're going to focus on just the playthrough so you can get used to hearing what the song sounds like up to tempo. And hopefully you can continue practicing this and building up until you can reach that tempo. Otherwise, keep practicing, and I'll see you at the next tutorial.